All right. So, oops, it's up there. Okay, so I did my presentation on Burger King. So in 2019, for Mental Health Awareness Month, Burger King created a hashtag Feel Your Way marketing campaign rather than the usual Have It Your Way. They worked with Mental Health America to make the opposite of McDonald's Happy Meal. And for 1 month, the company proposed to release the Don't Give a Fuck meal, the Salty meal, the Pissed meal, the Blue meal, and the Yas meal at select locations. A video was published on YouTube, then shared to Twitter along with the campaign release. And throughout the video, a slam poem is recited by multiple individuals. The speaker transitions from various people who are in different situations and going through different mental health issues. Here's the video. I included it, but we don't have time to see it, so I'm just going to skip over it and you can watch if you want. And then I just included how the Happy Meal turned into the Feel Your Way meals and how the ads were very different. It's interesting. So this all started with when Burger King tweeted, "How's everyone feeling?" on April 30th, up to something. And then their second tweet, "Not sure who needed to hear this today, but it's okay to be happy all the time. All that matters is you." And then they put that ad up with their meals. And then they said, "It's okay to hashtag Feel Your Way." And then they linked the YouTube video. And then YouTube also posted that same day, or their YouTube account, they also posted to their YouTube account that same day, basically saying the same thing, but then they added, "On the 70th anniversary of Mental Health Awareness Month this May, order a real meal your way. Help support the work of Mental Health America by visiting mentalhealthamerica.net." Sorry, I'm talking so fast because there's so much I want to get through. So the stats, basically, their Twitter account is at Burger King. Their most popular tweet got 40.5K likes, 7.3K shares, 89.7K comments. But they actually have 1.8 million followers, so that's not a lot compared to their followers. And they're only following 4,208 people. And in comparison to that, their Feel Your Way tweets did not get that much traffic, it seems, because they got 3.4K likes, 241 shares, 1.4K comments, and then for tweet 2, 6.6K likes, 1.7K shares, 1.3K comments, 12.8K likes, 2.9K shares, and 3.5K comments for tweet 3. So then their YouTube is Burger King, and their most viewed video has 5 million views, and they have only 103K subscribers, so their traffic is coming from somewhere. Their hashtag Feel Your Way video had only 841,363 views, 5K likes, 20K dislikes, and 6,731 comments. So, I mean, the people who did see it didn't like it because that's a lot of dislikes. So the main players in this ethical issue are Burger King for releasing the campaign, both Twitter and YouTube for being the platforms that the responses took place on. Mental Health America is also a crucial player for its involvement with the campaign and eventual response to the backlash, which I'll talk about. Mental health experts are a player for their response also to the campaign, which I'll talk about. Burger King employees are also core players because they're an example of a key ethical issue of the campaign, and they end up eventually responding to this moral issue. So McDonald's, I put an asterisk because I think they're a player, but because they're the muse for the campaign's muse for trolling, but they're not a key player because they had no involvement with the backlash. So here are some of the positive tweets. I'm not going to go through these because I don't have time. Negative tweets, I'll just say it was way easier to find negative tweets than positive tweets. All right, so key ethical issues. So many individuals believed that the campaign exploited mental health for the company's profit and to gimmick McDonald's. So this is discouraging because it suggests that the company does not care for mental health and only utilizes the topic to better themselves. So that was an issue. Another issue was that the campaign encouraged mental health. Many believe that the campaign proposed it was cool to have a mental illness and that if you eat these meals, you'll become depressed. So and then also the downplaying of mental health was another huge issue. The real meals boxes were just and moods are very different than psychiatric disorders, so that many people took this to offense. And also labeling the meals as moods indicates a lack of knowledge for the real deal and dismisses the severity of what those who actually have mental illnesses are going through. Another key ethical issue is false advertising. Many people argue that junk food is proven to increase depression, and using mental health to promote the burgers is wrong and bad advice. And then finally, the campaign is labeled as hypocritical for treating employees the opposite of their campaign's purpose. So not very many people countered these claims, but for those who did, the main reason was that the chain was spreading awareness of mental health. Some mental health experts claimed that the way the campaign was released is a good way to connect with the youth who are hugely being affected by mental health these days, and to spread awareness this way was more connecting with the youth. Many mental health officials also believed that the campaign intended to spread awareness in a fun way, and that discussing the serious and complicated aspects of it is not good marketing. It was also argued that the chain is offering an undisclosed amount to Mental Health America. So the response to the public's reaction is minimal. The company did not respond to any YouTube comments and only answered a few Twitter comments. And the only comments that they did answer on Twitter were positive reaction tweets. Burger King made no response to any of the backlash at all and deleted their original did not delete their original YouTube video or tweets, but the hashtag Fill Your Way meals were taken off the menu. Just 1 month prior to this hiatus, the company publicly responded to the backlash on a culturally intensive chopsticks ad that they made. So I thought it was interesting that the company decided to take a different route to responding to backlash this time. But Mental Health America did respond, and they said that they believe that the campaign was normalizing the subject in a way that appeals to the younger audience. So yeah, I put their tweet, I put their tweet, the tweet that Burger King answered the positive comments, and then I put the Mental Health America president's quote. Statistics. So I was interested to see how their revenue was doing, Burger King's. So I did find these quotes that in accordance with growing numbers of locations, the revenue of Burger King has also seen growth in the past 4 years after gradually diminishing in the years before that. In 2019, the quick service restaurant chain generated approximately $1.78 billion in revenue. The next quote is, despite the increase in locations and fluctuations in revenue, Burger King's score on the American Customer Satisfaction Index remains steady. The restaurant chain scored 76 points out of a possible 100 points in 2019 in overall customer satisfaction. Comparatively, competitor McDonald's only scored 69 points in the same period. So it was remaining steady, which is good, and like their revenue was increasing. And then I put this graph down from 2000 to 2019 that shows the customer satisfaction over time. Alternative solutions I proposed are to alter the campaign so that it is not a gimmick of McDonald's, hire someone to monitor future ads, utilize focus groups. The company has to demonstrate that they care about what their customers think. And rather than doing nothing, they should own up to their errors and apologize to the community and clarify the intentions of the ad. But the most ethical solution, I would say, is if a company is going to utilize mental health for marketing purposes, they need to prove the campaign is continuous and genuine. Like, that's a must. So in order for Burger King to save themselves, they must institute a company goal to promote the well-being of the mentally ill rather than just use them as a campaign. So action plan. Um, so I said that if the company is going to show their authenticity, they gotta like gain trust. So they need to create a "We Care About You" campaign that includes a series of videos where the company demonstrates its knowledge of and care for mental health. So the costs, like they don't even need to worry about the costs. Like it simply can take like a couple minutes for a worker or someone, a part of the company, to take their iPhone and take a video of a personal story. Um, the company must slowly gain their customers' trust back. So to do this, they need to continuously discuss their care for mental health. So I was proposing that over the course of a year, they must post a video each month. Potential obstacles: the company might receive backlash that they're trying to cover up their Feel Your Way campaign. I was thinking in this instance, the company should make an additional apology video addressing the original intentions of the campaign, the reasons why they're implementing a company goal and to improve mental illness, and the reason why they care. Thank you. So fast.